Hi, Leo. Welcome back. So, Leo, let's go ahead and get started with your mid-February check-in. Overall energy out for you is the 12th house. You can kind of see that. Sorry. It's kind of bright in here today, but this is all about surrender. Your subconscious energy. It's kind of like tapping into your more intuitive state, into your more subconscious mind. It can be kind of a dreamy state. It also can be somewhat of an elusive energy, okay? So something to be mindful of. This really talks about karma. Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others. It's talking about releasing any baggage that you've been carrying, anything that's been heavy on you, letting that go. It's a very healing energy. It's a very spiritual energy, Leo. So I like this for you. So let's see what the supporting energy is, and then we're going to go way in depth into the reading. And we have here the Knight of Swords, which talks about drama for your mama in this deck. So something to be mindful of during this time period, all right? So next 2 or 3 weeks, especially since we're in a retrograde right now, is be careful about your temper, one, and two, the things that you say and who you're saying it to and what mood you're in when you say it, okay? So don't let your emotions get the best of you and then you say things you regret. And or some of you could be dealing with energies like this. You could be attracting people into your life over the next 2 weeks, or be surrounded by people that want to create drama, okay? And this is saying to just be mindful here before you speak, all right? So some interesting messages to get us started. Leo. Now, if you're new to me, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to pull cards on just you, Leo, all of your energy, past, present, future. Then I'm going to pull cards on the people or person you might be dealing with during this time frame, for those of you who are interested in that. And if you haven't yet, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So, Leo, let's get into it. Recent, past energy here. So I actually saw this card at the bottom of the deck and then it came out again, so I'm not overly surprised. 4 of Wands there, okay. This is a heavy, can I talk? A heavy focus on what grounds you. For a lot of people, this is going to be talking about your home environment. But for others, this is just like somewhat of a union card, okay? It's like coming back around to the fact of what you have to be grateful for, I feel. And this is in the past energy here with the Page of Swords. Wow, okay. So I do feel like, and the Death card. All right. Well, this got really interesting. So in the recent past, Leo, I feel this energy of being very, very, very analytical. Some of you might have a lot of trust issues coming up. Or that you've recently dealt with internally. It could be a person that you're dealing with like this that's not quite, for some of you, downright not trustworthy, especially if it's a Scorpio you're dealing with. It's a sign of Scorpios out, but it can be any zodiac sign. Okay, so I feel like there's an issue here in regards to the 4 of Wands, which is kind of, like I said, your stability, your home environment for some of you within a relationship where, there might have been a lot of changes going on with the person or within yourself. And maybe because someone was going through some massive changes in their persona or in their life, it caused like almost a very skeptical nature in the other person, okay, whether that's you or them. And so I feel that energy here, all right? I also get like the Page of Swords can be somewhat of like a stalking vibe, to a very negative degree. But it's for not all of you. For some of you, it's just like really keeping an eye on a person, really being aware of what they're doing, checking their social media, going through their phone, etc., etc., etc. That could be you or the person you're dealing with. It's just a sense of like, when there's no trust there, sometimes people will take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't trust what someone is saying, you're always going to be reading between the lines. And that's kind of the energy I feel. Okay, so it doesn't have to be in regards to a relationship. For some of you, this could be within work. You might have a very untrustworthy person in the work environment, but take it as it resonates, okay? I feel like whatever it was that you were battling with, Leo, it has definitely went through some major changes and endings. You might have already surrendered that. Like, that situation could have been very drama-filled. And if so, then this is saying, you know, to separate yourself from that energy. So let's go into the present energy. Not a... Never a dull moment, is there, Leo? No. 5 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody definitely did or said something that they're going to regret. Okay, whether that's you or them. Whether that's you or someone you're dealing with. Because I feel like there is a sense of defeat in the present energy. But yeah, out of this situation comes clarity. You know, and maybe you didn't have clarity before, but I feel like you're going to be getting clarity in mid-February towards March in regards to the situation. And I keep getting the phrase, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. So some of you are really delivering the truth and kind of in a savage way. You know, and maybe you have your reasons for that. I'm not judging you. But the truth hurts, right? So, like, this Page of Swords is somewhat holding back. It's kind of a passive-aggressive vibe. And then the Ace of Swords is blunt. This is blunt energy, right? So, some of you have really been thinking, you know, really been paying attention, really been going through some changes and transformations. And, you know, like I said at the very beginning, be careful about what you say, because it is followed by the 5 of Cups, which is regret, pain, loss. So some of you may say something you regret, you know, or you might be dealing with someone that is doing this to you. So this is really interesting situation here. This is intense. Let's go into the future energy for Leo and see what this is about. Future energy. The Devil, the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords. Wow, Leo. So I feel like, Leo, there's definitely some toxicity here. You could be dealing with a very toxic person. It could be that you're not even dealing with anyone. It's all like self-defeat mode, you know, and we'll go into that in a minute. But I feel like, you know, with the Devil here, it's like being more drawn to the negative than the positive. And really putting your focus there. Like, this person is pissed off. And this is showing up in your energy. So especially if you're a Leo female, I just feel like you're really focused on the fact that you feel some sort of way, okay? And it's not the best. I feel like there's someone here that's really, really made you upset. You know, really took it there. And it's causing you to, like, want to detach from the emotion altogether. And I feel like towards the end of this time period, you're going to cut that situation off or cut that emotion off. And it's kind of like self-preservation mode. It's like, if I don't let it go, it's going to consume me. And I don't want to be consumed by that. You don't want to let yourself get consumed by that type of energy, Leo. So I do think that is what's in your best interest, is to cut that energy off. All right? Okay, so I do want to clarify a few, and then I'm going to go into the person you're dealing with. What's the Five of Swords? The Six of Cups in the reverse. What's the Five of Cups? Ooh. Justice. What's the Devil? The Six of Wands. And what's the King of Swords? The Knight of Swords. All right. Some of you are dealing with someone that is, for lack of a better term, really toxic. Okay. And I'm going to go into the person you're dealing with, and most likely I'll pick up that person's energy because it's so prominent here. I cannot deny it. And that could be in any area of your life, intimate, platonic, whatever. But to clarify this a little bit further before I go into that, I feel like there might be past issues resurfacing. Well, hello, Mercury retrograde, because the Six of Cups is in the reverse, which is, you know, you've got a lot of bad memories or a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to situations in the past or this person that have really instilled insecurities within you. They really pushed that button. They really created trust issues here, you know, and a sense of feeling like, shit, this person really took it there. You know what I'm saying? And I do get a sense of victory and overcoming during this time period. So don't get me wrong. This is not all negative, not all bad, because I do see victory twice here with the Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, and then Justice. So I think that there will be justice within this situation. Somebody's definitely going to regret their decisions here, okay? And I feel like you focusing on, like, if you're in this frame of mind where you think that you need to play karma, or you need to like insert self or tear another person down to get that justice, then the encouragement is to veer away from that. Because karma will do it without you needing to intercede. What you need to do is stay high up on your high horse here, meaning take the higher road, and detach yourself from the situation. Surrender the need to be right or to be heard. And things will naturally balance out. Now, if you choose to go toe-to-toe, if you choose to take the other route, let your emotions overcome you, let your darker side get the best of you, then you just create more of this defeat. A lose-lose situation. So, Leo, it's all about free will. You have a choice here. All right, so let's go into the person you're dealing with. These are really strong and straightforward messages, which I like, but also very intense messages. So let's definitely look into the person that you're dealing with, see what's going on with them. This may be the same person. It might not be. We'll see. I don't make the decisions. I just pull the cards. So, person Leo's dealing with, recent past, please. Person Leo's dealing with. The Tower. For some of you, it's definitely Scorpio. Okay, but I have a lot of air here as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I have Capricorn here. Possible Cancer, Pisces out so far. Recent past here. Yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, so I can't show you all the cards because there's some nudity in them, but the Tower, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Now this is the sexual tarot, so that it's not the same meanings as traditional tarot, okay? So I just feel like this person you're dealing with, Leo, is very unstable, very jealous, someone who likes attention, or is trying to get your attention or trying to get someone else's attention. This person does a lot of things behind the scenes. So no wonder you have trust issues, right? I think that a lot of this person's behavior in the past energy was coming from a place of pain. Okay? And or their actions have caused a lot of pain. Like it's, yeah, this is like so cut and dry. Usually readings sometimes aren't this cut and dry, but this one's pretty to the point. Let's see what their present energy is then. Temperance, the World, the Wheel. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Leo. You know, just sit back and relax. Detach yourself from the situation because karma is here. Okay, so the scales are going to be balanced without you needing to do much. Do not insert self. Do not insert self. Is what I'm telling you here. Okay. Because this person has karma in their presence, right? Now, I think that, you know, this person, they're trying to build up their confidence. And, you know, they're going through a lot of life cycles, some major, major lessons right now. But I also feel like the tactics that they're using or the way that they're going about it causes more pain and instability than anything else to themselves, but also to you, more than likely. So let's see what the future energy is. Six of Swords. The Hangman. Man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. You had a bunch of cards fall out. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to read that many. There was like 10 of them. But I did take note of them. The Moon. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, that's what I felt. So, Leo, I feel like, you know, in the future energy, this person is trying to emotionally detach themselves as well. You know, might be, there's a lot of illusionary type of energy here with the Hanged Man and the Moon. You know, a lot of secretive energy for some of you. For others of you, this is like someone's, you know, they're trying to detach themselves so they can see themselves. No. See, well, yes, okay. So, sorry, okay. Like, I have so much going on in my head right now. So for some of you, they're emotionally detaching themselves because they want you to see them differently. Whether that's good or bad. Like, that's what I got, like an elusive energy, like a shape-shifting energy. Like, it's not what you thought it is, and it's not what you think it is. Or, yeah, that's what you think, but that's not what it is. But it is what it is. It's exactly what it is. And Leo, because you're such a feisty Leo, you might want to be like that, like as blunt as that. Yeah, it is what it is, you know, because I did my research. I know what's up. You might want to call this person out. But I think with the Knave of Swords here, which is the Page of Swords, same card, different deck, same meaning. You know, they're going to lie. That's exactly what I said. They'll be like, no, it isn't that. It's not what you think it is. It is what you think it is. This person might have a lot of obsessive tendencies. The Nine of Pentacles reminds me of the Devil in traditional tarot in this deck. You see this guy, he's obsessed with this female here. All right. And it could be male or female, but I think they have a lot of obsessive tendencies here. So I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with an unstable person here. I'm getting a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So this person very well may be a cheater, especially if you're a female Leo dealing with a male. I get that more strongly. If you're a male Leo, I see it more of the female you're dealing with has a male around her that's not you, that is trying to interfere in the situation, may have an obsession here. And you are probably fighting back the need to tell them to back off. And it could be like an intimate, somebody that sees your person in an intimate way, or a platonic, like family member, friend that's interfering. It's going to be different for all of you. But that's kind of how I see it. There's a difference here between the females and the males. And I feel, but whoever this is resonating with, they carry a lot of drama with them. They create drama. They like it. It's very manipulative, but it gets them attention. They don't really care if it's good attention or bad attention. And if your person that I'm referring to is watching this, they probably already give me a thumbs down, but that's what I see. So I get why maybe you want to, sock it to this person or cut their head off with your words, but all that will do is make this person create more distance, and they'll kind of go into hiding, think of another lie, and come back. Because they're obsessed. There's a cyclic behavior here as well with the wheel in the world. And they kind of like it. They like the drama. They like to create that. In fact, I think that they get pleasure out of getting you riled up. So you could really be feeding into this person simply by, responding. So I think that's why the guidance was, Leo, to detach yourself, to give it no attention, to allow karma do what karma does, you know what I'm saying? And surrender that situation and that energy or that need. Yeah. So I'm going to stop it there. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Heavy Scorpio energy on both sides. That's probably the most predominant one I see, but I also have Pisces and Capricorn, Libra. Could be Aquarius, Gemini. Sagittarius. Could be another Leo. Or Cancer. All right. So those are the messages I have for you, Leo. Let me know how this resonated down below. It was an intense read. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing. Also, you can become a private member now for free. So if you click the blue join button, you can get additional behind the scenes videos. I also have another YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you click the little arrow down underneath my video to open the description box, you can click on all the links from there. So please do check it out. And I have merchandise, so my little shop is underneath the video. I have some hoodies for sale, so check those out as well. Wishing you the best, Leo. Till next time, namaste, my friends. Bye.